Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to once again the Viewpoints with me, your boy the man, NJ, to the city, with number 2, and CEO, putting on a dazzling, dominating, dashing destiny show. Let's go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I got many more tribute songs to go. The Forever Misunderstood album is out. It's been out for like the last week. And I hope everybody's definitely been eating that up well, good, and fine, and enjoying it. And I do hope that, you take the lessons and the blessings that you need to take from the album and you execute it into your own life. So again, we can all learn, build, and grow together as a proud, honorable, proud, God first, one still unashamed family, fan base, support system, group, team. You get the point. Organization and much more. Again, I love each and every last one of y'all. Love my fans, love my supporters, love my family, love y'all. And once again, I'm playing Madden right now while doing this video. But totally. By the way, I just realized the quarterback that I had traded for last season on Madden, I forgot that I traded him to the Chiefs, and he's starting right now. It's amazing. We're playing in third quarter right now with seconds to go, and I'm beating them 42-21. But caution to anybody playing Madden ever: you can, at least these new versions of like the last 3 years, you can lose that lead very easy if you make the wrong throws and whatever else. You can lose that lead so very quickly, because I remember kicking teams down by 40, 50 points in other versions of Madden, like Madden 25, Madden 13, and now on next gen, it's harder and harder. It's way harder to sometimes even score a touchdown, because you think your guy's open, you think you can get a score, and next thing you know, the ball gets tipped up and intercepted. So you got to be very more cautious and careful on these next-gen games when it comes to throwing that football than you were on other versions of the game. So just let y'all know that. And once again, it's me, your boy, the man, NJ to the city with the number 2 and TO. Top reason why I'm doing this video right now is really get into stuff like, for example, if y'all don't know who this guy named Russ is, R-U-S-S, he went on the Complex show. Complex news show called Everyday Struggle, right? And he talked about he either talked about it there, he talked about it somewhere else, about when it comes to like holding certain people / holding the rappers accountable for their lyrics and stuff like that, their power influence on the culture. And I am totally up for doing that all day long, because that's why I've made the music that I've made, plus albums like Power of Influence. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I know all about that stuff. Because if you ask me, I've tweeted out so many times. That's why I'm telling you, an entire generation can sue for damages for a lot of these rappers. Entire generation could sue for damages because of how negatively destructive this music is. Again, they degrade women left and right. They talk about the money they get left and right. And it's just like, can you not rap about anything else? They rap about sex left and right. Can you not rap about anything else? Can you not rap about real life? Can you not rap about the hustle, the struggle, and all the other good stuff? Like, can you not rap about the stuff that, again, makes real music, real authentic music anymore? And, that's why I say, shout out, God bless guys like NF and Annie Mineo and whatever, and whoever else. These guys are doing their thing, and they're totally owning it. And even guys like Lecrae and so forth and so forth, they're doing their thing, and they're owning their power of influence towards making that better tomorrow. And I even got to shout out guys like Logic, Futuristic, Hopsin, because again, I've heard how Futuristic and Hopsin rap, but and yeah, they have rapped about money and sex before, but you also have to realize they have a lot more real life, real stories, to be told, more than, like they may throw a few bars in there about the money they're making, or sex or whatever else, but they have more bars about real life and their struggle and their oppression than they do than they do about sex and money. Y'all understand the point I'm trying to make here completely. And by the way, totally, I just fumbled the football. 3rd down and 3, and now it's 4th down and 13. I gotta either kick a field goal or I gotta go for kick a field goal. Field goal's good. Let's just hope that KC does not score. They did not, so now I can get this ball to run it. Clock down 5 minutes and 20 seconds. And again, yeah, I'm totally up to holding these rappers accountable for every piece of slop they make when it comes to their music. Even the singers, hold anybody and everybody accountable for their power of influence over this culture. Because legitimately, again, there's a reason why I said that an entire generation could sue for damages, because this is legitimately how it is and what it is. A lot of rappers are degrading women left and right, talking about sex left and right, talking about the money they're getting left and right. And they're not really rapping about nothing else other than that, and that's why I say, it's just amazing, how things have definitely shifted, how the culture and how lyrics and everything else has just shifted over the years. But like I say, I'm still doing my thing. I'm on my grind, signing people that are on their grind. Like I said, we're going to all help do our job to help better this culture together as a proud and honorable God first, once the Unashamed family, because again, we know real music and we're going to continuously to make real music and better the culture and so forth and so forth. And be those proud role models and mentors of which we need to be to help better the culture and help set good examples for people. Because like I say, at 17, again, I'm 19 years old now, but at 17 years old, I wanted to be a role model and mentor. You got to you have to realize that at 17, 2015 when I first turned 17, because now I'm 2015 when I first turned 17, 2017 where I'm 19. You have to realize I wanted to be a mentor. I wanted to put myself in that limelight of being a role model, being a mentor, being a so really, being someone who I am right now, with being a very supportive, positive, encouraging, uplifting person. I wanted to play those roles and play that role in people's lives, and that's legitimately what I'm doing right now. You're never too old or never too young to make a great impact on this world and to be a role model and to be a mentor and stuff like that. So like I said, I pray for people to do what they have to do to own that, because you're never too old, you're never too young to do these things. You're really not. At any age, you can set an example for the next man. At any age, you can be a better person, be a better leader, be a better teacher, role model. Like any age, these things are possible. You just have to want it just as bad or even more than the next man wants it. And that's what I'm trying to say. I know who I am. I know what I want to be. I know who I am, and I know what I'm continuously every day striving for. I know I ain't perfect, but like I said, I know I'm taking strides every day to continuously become a better person and to, so forth and so forth. Be that, role model, mentor that I know I can be to the youth, and continuously educate the youth and hold them to the same high morals and high standards that I hold the next man to and hold myself to. These are not just things that I hold the next generation to. I hold everybody to these high morals and these high standards to get us out of the hypocrisy, to get us out of the double standards, to get us out of all this stuff that, if you ask me, would make things the way they are when it comes to the negative chaos and stuff that's going on all around us and so on and so forth. So like I say, you're never too old, you're never too young to try to make a difference, make an impact, and just shine. You're never too old, you're never too young, and I would just hope and pray that everybody do what they gotta do to successfully own it, and like I say, be that proud leader, role model, mentor, ambassador of whatever, whether it's of the culture, of your neighborhood, your city, your church, whatever. Just be that proud role model, mentor, ambassador that you can be. Set that example and just own your craft and own your potential, own your rights, know your boundaries, know your limits, so forth and so forth. And once again, I'm supporting these Panthers, my alma mater. Be supporting them even after the day I die. So just let y'all know about that stuff. These Panthers is really in my DNA to a good majority of how I support them. They're in my DNA. Shout out, God bless that Middleburg coach that invited me this weekend to go see their volleyball team compete in tournament. But I'm sorry to Middleburg's volleyball team that I cannot be there because I have no idea what I'm going to be doing on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm just pretty sure I'm not going to make that. But like I said, I'll try what I can to still, again, these travels all around, so I'll still try what I can to in future years and with future sports. I'll try what I can to, make those appearances and show my love and support and encouragement towards the people and towards the fans and towards the athletes. And, again, we can all own this together as a proud and honorable, once again, understanding God first, family, all towards better than all for all. Jesus above all when you are spiritually saved in the words of the means of the ball. But yeah, like I said, again, it's all about, again, as well, holding each other accountable for each other's actions, which is what a lot of people don't do. And so forth and so forth. I'm telling you, hold the next man accountable for his actions, but you also need to hold yourself accountable for your actions, because the last thing you want to do is hold the next man accountable for their actions, and then you end up being a hypocrite in the process of doing that. So it's one of the top things I got to tell you, that if you're going to hold anybody accountable for their actions, please know yourself and know what you're doing before you get called out. And you definitely might not even agree with what that person's saying, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Don't embarrass yourself trying to hold the next man accountable for his actions. But definitely, like I say, know yourself and know what you stand up for, and know and definitely what you're doing, and have your research there, as your templates and so forth and so forth. So, do what you got to do and own your better tomorrow as a family. Okay, so yeah, I'm about to beat the Chiefs 53-21. They got 2 minutes in the fourth quarter left to score. I don't think they're going to score whatsoever, but we'll definitely see, and so forth and so forth. But yeah, that's why I make the music that I make, to hold everybody accountable for their actions, and to, you could say, get in the heads and get into the minds of certain individuals to help them through their journey and through their, struggles and whatever else, and give them that advice that I know that they need towards that better tomorrow. Because, like I say, I speak a lot of truth and a lot of wisdom in a lot of my music, and I just hope that we can all make this difference together as a proud and honorable God first, once again, family. It's definitely on the artist, number one. I'm telling you, definitely some parents are to blame when it comes to, how their children act, and then the effect on the culture when it comes to their children going out there and facing society. We really can't exempt the adults from that, especially if you believe in the Bible and Christianity and, and whatever else, and Ten Commandments and all other stuff. You have to hold the parents accountable for their actions towards raising and parenting and guiding and leading their children. You have to. A lot of the parents are not some of these parents, some of them, are not role models and mentors, and they're not trying to be role models and mentors, or some of them, they're not trying to discipline their kids